Hey Minecrafters, Generic B again with another Minecraft video. I'm back in mob spawning heaven. Yes, that's right, I've built myself yet another mob spawner. This one's the Big Daddy. And you know what? Watch this. Oh, I apologize. It's too dark. Oh, wait a minute. Light. Pro tip. Thank you guys who told me about the light command in my last video. This is fantastic. It's not only really good for presentations and videos like this, but also when I'm actually working on this stuff. It's awesome. So thank you very much. Here's what I got going on. This is, I took the spider only, tall mob only, no mobs, all mobs spawning pad, and I combined that with my 2x4 spider only spawner with the water down below, and then I made a double-decker version of it. So let me get inside there. Actually, it might make a little more sense if I do. Yoink. Alright, so I'll start up top. So all the way up top. Alright, so here is the spawning pads, and you'll notice I've got little repeaters going into each one. I know it's kind of hard to see with these 8 bajillion signs in the way. But this is what powers the 4 pistons, which have the half slabs inside, and then above that, of course, is the sticky pistons with the glass. So I've got the 2x4 configuration instead of the 4x4, and that's because of the water configuration in the bottom. But I've got signs all the way across that are flush with the pads. If you go down one level, oh, okay, so here is the redstone that powers the sticky pistons on the first floor. Mobs will spawn on redstone, and actually I get mobs every once in a while, like right there on the edge. But they're not supposed to, because this is not a translucent block above. I've seen like one spider spawn. So nothing's perfect, right? This is definitely to a point where I'm happy with it. But so I keep going down. Here's the first floor. More signs everywhere, so stuff just falls right off. And then if oh, come on. I'm so good at this jumping. Alright, so now I can show you with some light. What I've got is, this is 8 blocks wide, and it goes, I guess this would be 18 blocks wide maybe, because it covers 2 6-blocks and then 2 6-block spawning pads, and then a 2-block space in between each one. So I've got water source blocks all the way along the edge. Once that stream is done, I cut down one and do another one. Same on the other side. Those go nice and neat into a 2-block channel, which then goes into Ethos Mob Evader. Now there's a couple minor changes I did here, because the sides come in, or I should say the front and back, I don't know, these 2 sides come in at a higher level than this channel. I actually dug the channel down a few blocks so all of the mobs come in at the same level, because otherwise it's a pain. And these 2 water source blocks that are on each corner, in Ethos Mob Evader, he's got, of course, you know, blocks all the way along here. So he's got a block here with a sign. He's got a block over there with a sign. And what I found out is that was a whole lot of blocks, and spiders would kind of swim around and then be like, oh, hey, there's a block, I'm gonna climb for dear life, and then next thing you know, they're all over the place. So I replaced that with a whole bunch more sign hackage. Here's a sign with a sign on it, another sign with a sign on it, I even went as far as to try to make this whole thing full of signs, but that actually worked against me, because spiders, once they get down inside that that mob evader tunnel, you want them to be contained by the glass blocks around, so they get nice and centered and go up. Technically, you can do all of this in signs, but spiders can go through signs, so they'll get up a little bit and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" So that didn't work well. Since this is just one block, I figured I'd keep it as is. But yeah, so that's kind of do a little bit of a walk around here. That way, if you guys want to replicate it, it's very, very similar to Ethos's mob evader. Alright, so let's see this thing in action. Actione. I can get out of here. You guys can laugh at my flying skills. Okay. First I'm going to set it to day so you can see what this business is all about. I'm going to turn the lights back off. Alright, I want to show you first with just tall mobs. So on glass blocks extended, I don't want that, but I do want the half slabs up. And I'm going to set it to peaceful, to easy. And I'll let this business go. Oh, yeah, alright. So let's see. Anything. Bueller. Ah, there we go. Starting to get something. Alright, as you can see, stuff is dropping immediately. The tall mobs have zero problem just walking off to their death, and that's a pretty tall. I haven't counted it. I'm gonna guess that's right around 20 blocks, like floor to ceiling, something like that. This guy's there because there's a full slab right there, not a half slab. But you shoot at me, shoot at me all you want, I don't care. But you can see they're all down there. I guess there's enough of them now. I'll use my light. You know what? Come here. Beat you with gunpowder. Oh, it takes forever to kill something with gunpowder. Alright, meanwhile, they're going crazy. I mean, look at that business. And I got them up going to a sizzler. I've never seen this many mobs go through in my personal world. It's just like, it's crazy. Hey, pick up your loot. Life's good. So that is with the tall mobs. Now let me show you with just the spiders. So I want to turn that off. I want to turn that back on. And let's turn the light off. Looks like there might be something in there. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a zombie. And a creeper. Yay! Okay, so again, here's what I'm finding with the spiders. They're a little more cautious about walking off the edge. And I think a lot of that just has to do with their size. They catch on to the ledge, and so they really have to walk on this thing just perfect before they fall in. If you get a lot of spiders spawning and they go down in there, it clogs up. And unfortunately, I can't get too close because spiders can see through walls. But if you get too many, they clog up because they're bumping into each other and trying to get aligned right in that mob evader. And they'll fight each other, and it's so hard for them to get perfectly centered because that mob evader is only 2x2, and they're kind of 2x2 in size. It seems to be going pretty good right now, but there's definitely a lot more clogging going on. So my recommendation, if you were to do something like this, instead of using a mob evader setup, you might want to use some kind of gravity chute that would send them down. If you wanted to keep them alive, use a water break or whatever. If you want high efficiency, we all know high efficiency systems are gravity based anyway. But I mean, they're going. It's not like they're causing a complete train wreck down at the bottom. Spiders are going up. I think the beauty of this system is the fact that if you want, you can filter out the spiders, and you get a heck of a lot of gunpowder and bones and feathers and all that stuff. And if you want spiders and you just want to go for string for a little bit, hey, you got that too. I don't really expect anybody to ever build one of these in a legit world, only because of the thousands and thousands. I mean, seriously, there's probably 200 signs, 300, something like that, which I think is way overkill. But I did it. I think this is the last mob spawning video I'm gonna do, unless I'm doing it legit in my real Let's Play world, which I will probably not make something this hardcore. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions at all, or you want to see some stuff in more detail, let me know. And if you know what that crazy little whooshing noise is in the game, let me know too, because I've always wondered. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!